Well, good afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome to the 210th commencement of Tarleton State University. This is a magnificent day for the university as these graduates join the ranks of distinguished Tarleton alumni. To open this ceremony, the colors will be presented by the Texan Battalion Color Guard. The national anthem will be sung by class of 16 psychology major Leah Reeves, and she will be accompanied by the Tarleton Wind Ensemble. Following the national anthem, the invocation will be given by Dr. Laura Boren, Vice President for the Division of Student Life. Gentlemen, please remove your caps, and I ask all who are able to please stand and remain standing for the posting of the colors, the singing of the national anthem, and the invocation.
Present arms. About face. Right shoulder, arms. Center, face. Forward, march.
Please join me in the invocation. On this commencement day, while we have traveled different paths to reach this milestone, today we are of one mind and one heart in giving thanks for these students and for all they will accomplish. As we reflect on all that is past and all that is yet to come, we are mindful of the many people to whom we owe thanks. Families that encouraged education, teachers and mentors who shared their knowledge and experience, friends who provided support and helped make a lifetime of memories. We ask that these graduates reflect on the core values of this university as they use their knowledge and abilities to act with integrity, standing up for what is right, to serve and lead others with compassion, to foster a culture of civility, kindness, and inclusion, to respect and shape tradition for our time, to set a standard of excellence and strive always to reach it. May the gratitude we feel today inspire each of us to bring even greater joy into our lives and the lives of others. Amen.
You may be seated. Well, students, this is a glorious day as we celebrate your achievements. It is a milestone for you and the family and the friends because you joined the ranks of educated women and men who are Tarleton alumni. Graduating during what is already a festive holiday season adds even more joy to this day. This is the season when families come together, when customs are refreshed across generations, when traditions are celebrated and gifts are exchanged. But make no mistake about this, the diploma you receive today is not a gift because you earned it. You've worked hard and you've sacrificed a great deal to get to this day. I expect you've missed hours of sleep, family birthday parties, maybe even Shark Week and the last 16 episodes of The Walking Dead. But the good news is you can still catch the final episode of Duck Dynasty later this month. Your college years have flown by. When you started on your degrees, no one, particularly me, was eating kale, watching carpool karaoke, or flipping water bottles. Now we can buy 3D printers, virtual reality goggles, hoverboards, and even personal drones. Clearly the world has changed, and so has this university. New facilities, new spaces, new programs, and new majors, all to help you prepare for the next chapter in your life. What has not changed are the core values of this university: tradition, integrity, civility, leadership, excellence, and service. I've seen these values in action by you, the members of this class. For example, Andy Hatcher from Forney was co-coordinator of Tarleton Roundup, our annual community day of service. He helped create alternative spring break trips and the Tarleton Club lacrosse team. And Andy was a Tarleton ambassador, received the John Spirit Award and the Trogdon Service Award. Then Rachel Plunk is a nursing graduate from Mesquite, who was also honored this spring with the John Tarleton Spirit Award. She's been an outstanding leader since arriving on campus, participating in Roundup, serving as leader of the Tarleton Transition members, and a dedicated and enthusiastic Tarleton ambassador. Rachel also worked for Disney in the college leadership program and received a core value scholarship. Blake Barnes from right here in Stephenville loves the outdoors and is a wildlife management major. He also is one of our outstanding student athletes. Blake was the kicker on the Tarleton Texan football team for 4 years. He set just about every record for a Tarleton kicker in both field goals and extra points. He earned all conference and regional honors during his athletic career and earned the respect and friendship of his teammates. These couple of students represent the varied interests and talents of this entire class, and they have sought and achieved excellence in their endeavors. But I celebrate each graduate today and thank all of you for the contributions that you have made to the intellectual, the social, and the cultural life of this university. From your Tarleton experience, you have gained the ability to solve problems, lead innovation, initiate change, and improve the lives of others. Hopefully you leave with good friends, supportive mentors, and some great memories. You do take with you that set of core values that will be your guideposts as you navigate the opportunities and the challenges ahead. I ask you to live those values. Be the difference. Be the difference in the lives of others, in your careers, and in your communities. And as a final few pieces of advice, There is more than one right answer. You've probably learned that from your faculty members. Keep trying. Be fearless. Follow your passion and do something you love and that you believe in. Remember this, Crocs, flip-flops, and ball caps are not always appropriate gear, particularly for your first job interview. Don't give up what you want most for what you want now. And take a walk without your phone and just look around. Finally, wear purple and be proud to be a Tarleton Texan, because we are very, very proud of each of you. This is a day, and it is a season to show gratitude. Graduates, be grateful, and I'd like you to start with the family and friends who helped you get to this joyous day. Many of these people are here in this audience. Family and friends, this day belongs to the graduates, but it also belongs to you, and so we are delighted that you are here to celebrate their achievements. And so I'd like to ask all of the family and friends who have a graduate here with us today, if you will stand, and then graduates, I'd like you to give them a rousing applause and some cheers for all the support, help, and love that they have given you. Family and friends, please stand, and graduates, show them your appreciation. Thank you. At this time, I would like to recognize members of the platform group. Would they please stand when introduced, but would you all please hold your applause until all are standing. Dr. Karen Murray, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Laura Boren, Vice President for Student Life. Dr. Ty Minkler, Vice President for Finance and Administration. Dr. Kyle McGregor, Vice President for Advancement and External Relations. Dr. Steve Steed, Dean, College of Business Administration. Dr. James Pierce, Dean, College of Science and Technology. Dr. Barry Lambert, Dean, College of Graduate Studies. Dr. Steve Dameron, Dean, College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences. Dr. Kayla Peak, Associate Dean, College of Education. Dean Kelly Styron, Dean, College of Liberal and Fine Arts. Dr. Vimala Polari, Dean, College of Health Sciences and Human Services. Ms. Janice Horak, Assistant Vice President, Advancement and External Relations. Dr. Javier Garza, Assistant Vice President, Enrollment Management. Dr. Keith Emmerich, Faculty Senate President. Mr. Morgan Carter, Staff Council Representative, and Ms. Donna Strohmeyer, Chair of the Commencement Committee. Please join me in recognizing these outstanding Tarleton leaders. Well, as was explained to you before the processional, some graduates are wearing colorful cords that represent high achievement and academic honors. Some graduates are wearing red, white, and blue cords representing achievement and honor of a different sort. They are veterans who we recognize today for their service to our nation. It is their sacrifice and that of their families that allow us to freely pursue life, liberty, happiness, and our education. And so I would like to ask all veterans and active or reserve duty personnel in the class or in the audience, if you would please stand so we can thank you for your service. Please stand.
Since 1917, Tarleton has been a proud member of the Texas A&M University system. Next month, we will begin a year-long celebration of 100 years as a partner with 10 universities, 7 state agencies, 2 service units, a health sciences center, and a health sciences center that comprise the Texas A&M University system. To bring greetings to our graduates, on behalf of the Board of Regents, the Chancellor, and our system colleagues is Vice Chancellor for Marketing and Communications, Mr. Leyland Copeland. Mr. Copeland leads strategic marketing and communications initiatives on behalf of the system offices and all of the A&M system member institutions. He brings to this responsibility 3 decades of experience as a respected reporter and editor with the Austin American-Statesman, covering public policy and business. Please welcome Vice Chancellor Leyland Copeland.
President DeTavio, Provost Murray, distinguished guests, friends and families of today's graduates, and most importantly, members of Tarleton State University class of 2016. It is my great honor today to join you and bring greetings on behalf of the Board of Regents of the Texas A&M University system. Today is a special day as you prepare to walk across this stage and into the next chapter of your lives. While none of us know what the future holds for each of you, I do know that you will be well prepared for what lies ahead thanks to this university. This system and its members, including Tarleton State, have been dedicated to improving the lives of Texans through teaching, research, and service for more than a century. You are now part of a unique segment of our society, not just as graduates of Tarleton State University, but more broadly, those with a college degree. We challenge you to see this as both a personal accomplishment and also a charge to carry on a proud legacy of positively impacting people's lives. Do not take this responsibility lightly. Continue your commitment to learning for a lifetime and maintain your leadership and dedication to the greater good. We will be watching, as will your fellow graduates. And now, by the authority of the Texas A&M University System Board of Regents, it is my sincere pleasure to authorize President DeTavio to confer the respective academic degree for which you have been recommended. I wish you good fortune, success, and most of all, happiness. Congratulations.
Thank you, Vice Chancellor Copeland. We appreciate your visit this weekend to participate in this important occasion. Graduates, this is your day. It is you we are here to celebrate. For this reason, a member of the graduating class has been invited to address the commencement audience. Today's speaker is Seth Hamby from Cleburne, Texas, who has earned a degree in wildlife sustainability and ecosystem science. Seth has been a project manager for the Tarleton Permaculture Research and Demonstration Site, an outdoor classroom that blends 2 obsessed passions, wildlife and sustainable agriculture. At the site, we are creating a woodland food forest, cropland, and a food animal ecosystem appropriate to North Central Texas. Seth is a valuable leader for this important project. He is also involved with the Bosque River Trail Nature Center, a joint project of Tarleton and the city of Stephenville. Seth is working on programs for the center that will connect the public to the value of natural resource conservation. Seth's undergraduate education has included a great deal of hands-on experience beyond the classroom. He will next pursue a master's degree in biology with the goal of becoming a conservation biologist, specializing in rare and endangered plants. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Seth Hamby.
Good afternoon, Dr. DeTavio, Provost Murray, and distinguished guests. Thank you very much for the opportunity to speak at this prestigious ceremony. I'd like to begin by extending my congratulations to the graduating class of 2016. As a student of the Wildlife, Sustainability, and Ecosystem Sciences Department, it has been my great pleasure to learn along other passionate individuals, to forge lasting relationships, and to gain a better understanding of myself. My time as an undergraduate here at Tarleton has been a truly wonderful experience. I made the decision early on that I was going to try to be a positive force here at Tarleton. I've chosen to be involved in organizations, initiatives, and projects that I feel are important and that will hopefully encourage others to follow their passions as well. These experiences have helped me to realize my own unique talents and have given me the opportunity to apply those talents to my true passion, which is natural resource conservation. As a child growing up in rural South Carolina, I had the opportunity to develop an intimate relationship with nature. From a very young age, I immersed myself in the outdoors. I spent hours wandering in the woods, climbing trees, and swimming in the creek. For those of you who experienced a similar childhood, I do not have to convince you of how much of an impact that those experiences had on my life. For folks who may not have experienced such a childhood, it is never too late to begin fostering a love and respect for the natural world. And it is never too late to start addressing the social and environmental issues facing our planet. Whatever background you come from, we can all attend to President Theodore Roosevelt's prophetic call for conservation. We should exercise foresight now. As the ordinarily prudent man exercises foresight in conserving and wisely using the property which contains the assurance of well-being for himself and his children. The conservation of our natural resources is not a partisan issue. We are all equally affected by the mismanagement of our natural resources. Conservation is a human issue that has both scientific and social dimensions, and it is time that we make a conscious choice to stand up for our ecological heritage. We so often fall victim to the idea that we are small and insignificant. How could one person actually change the world? Could you imagine if everyone thought that way? Now imagine the opposite. Imagine all of those same people believing that they can make a difference. We would be an unstoppable force. To do that, each person must focus their unique talents on affecting positive change in everything that they do. We all have the choice to either act or to remain silent. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said it eloquently. It is not malicious acts that will do us in, but the appalling silence and indifference of good people. All that is needed for evil to run rampant is for good people to do nothing. We must do something. Some people may call me naive, but I believe that humanity is inherently good. It is when we choose to believe the illusion of fear instead of the reality of love that we lose that connection to what is good in all of us. A better world is possible, and it begins with each and every one of us. Graduates, I encourage you to use what you have learned here during your time at Tarleton to make the world a better place. So, on this incredibly special day, on the cusp of an amazing future, I ask that you make a choice. I ask you to consciously choose a better world, and eventually, when enough people make that choice, it will happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Seth, for your remarks. You have represented your graduating class very well. At the heart of a Tarleton education is our distinguished faculty. Their scholarly work creates new knowledge that improves the lives of all of us. As teachers and scholars, they define Tarleton's excellence. The faculty have been partners with these graduates as teachers and mentors, challenging and supporting students as they have worked toward this day. In addition, numerous staff members have also supported our students. From the Texan tour leaders who gave you your first look at our beautiful campus, to the groundskeepers that keep it that way, and to the team that organized the 5 graduations that will occur over the next 2 days, hundreds of Tarleton staff members have made this your home away from home and helped you reach this day. Like your family and friends, they take great pride in your graduation. Will the representatives of the faculty and the staff please stand so that we may thank you? And now we're to the most ceremony, the presentation of your degrees. I'd like to welcome to the podium Dean Dameron and Dean Polari to present and recommend the candidates for the associate's and baccalaureate degrees.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees in the College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences please stand? Provost Murray, these candidates are animal, plant, and soil scientists who will feed and clothe an expanding world population. Food scientists who will ensure the quality of our food supply. Wildlife and environmental scientists who will conserve natural resources for future generations. Educators and communicators who will provide for an agriculturally literate society. And economists who will provide financial guidance to a dynamic food and natural resource industry. We in the College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences expect great contributions of these graduates to our food, fiber, and natural resources management systems. As Dean of the College, and with the approval of the faculty, it is an honor to present these degree candidates to you. Candidates, please be seated.
Will the candidates for associate and bachelor's degrees in medical, lab sciences and public health, nursing and social work from the new College of Health Sciences and Human Services please stand? Provost Murray, the faculty of the College of Health Sciences and Human Services and I are pleased to certify that these candidates have met all college and university requirements for their respective degrees. They have demonstrated that they have the knowledge, the values, and the skills to become successful professionals in their chosen fields. We are confident they are prepared to bring honor to themselves, their families, and their alma mater with commitment and character. Thank you. Please be seated.
Will all the candidates for all the degrees awarded today please stand? President Ottavio, these students are candidates for the associate and baccalaureate degrees, as prescribed by the faculty of Tarleton State University and the Board of Regents of the Texas A&M University System. As Chief Academic Officer, I present them to you with both personal pleasure and Tarleton pride.
They're not quite official yet. I have to say these words. Graduates, by the authority vested in me as president of Tarleton State University, I confer the associate's and bachelor's degrees upon those of you who have successfully met all requirements associated with those degrees. You now hold all honors, rights, and privileges belonging thereto. I charge you, as educated men and women of the world, to use your education in the service of others. Congratulations, graduates. Now you may be seated, and student marshals, will you please bring the graduates forward to receive their diplomas?